You're probably broke. Not because you don't make enough money, but because every single paycheck, you're spending it on looking like you have money. The new shoes, the latest iPhone, the dinners you post on Instagram, the car payment that eats half your rent. And here's the painful truth. The people you're trying to impress, they're doing the exact same thing. Everyone's performing wealth, and almost nobody is actually building it. Today, I'm going to show you exactly what separates people who look rich from people who are rich, and it's going to change the way you see every dollar you spend. Hey, what's up, everyone? My name is Nate, and for the past 10 years, I've been working as a manager at Pulmas Bank. In that time, I've seen thousands of accounts. I've seen people making $30,000 a year quietly building real wealth. And I've seen people making $150,000 a year completely broke by the 25th of every month. The difference between them is not income. It's behavior. And today, I'm going to tell you the truth that nobody in the finance world actually sits down and tells you. So let's get into it. Number 1, the illusion economy. Why we're wired to look rich. Here's something your bank manager sees, but never says out loud. Most of the wealthy-looking people walking into our branch are one missed paycheck away from disaster. We live in what I call the illusion economy. Social media has turned lifestyle into a competition, and companies have made it dangerously easy to look rich without being rich. Buy now, pay later. 0% interest for 6 months. Lease a luxury car for $400 a month. The system is literally designed to help you perform wealth. But here's what's happening behind the scenes. Every time you buy something to impress someone else, you're transferring your future financial security to a corporation. You're trading real wealth tomorrow for the appearance of wealth today. The first step to being rich is realizing that looking rich and being rich are opposite forces. The more energy you spend on one, the less you have for the other. Number 2, what actually rich people do with their money. In 10 years of banking, I'll tell you the most surprising thing I've learned. Genuinely wealthy clients are boring. They don't come in wearing designer clothes. They don't talk about their car. Their accounts don't have flashy transactions every weekend. What they do have is this: automatic transfers. Every single month, before they spend a single dollar on themselves, money is moving into investment accounts, into index funds, into savings with a purpose. The wealthy treat saving and investing like a bill. You don't negotiate with your electricity bill. You don't skip it because you had a fun weekend. You pay it, period. Rich people pay themselves first. Everyone else pays everyone else first and saves whatever is left over. Spoiler, there is never anything left over. The move is simple but brutal in its discipline. Automate your wealth before your lifestyle touches your paycheck. Number 3, the 3 wealth killers disguised as normal life. This is the part nobody wants to hear, but I've seen it destroy hundreds of financial futures, so I'm going to say it anyway. There are 3 expenses that feel completely normal, but are silently draining your ability to build wealth. Number 1, car payments. Americans are paying an average of over $700 a month on car payments right now. That is not a car. That is a wealth extraction machine. A car is a depreciating asset. Every month you pay for it, it's worth less than the month before. Drive something reliable and paid off. Number 2, subscriptions you forgot about. I see this in bank statements constantly. Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, 3 different music apps, a gym you haven't visited since January, meal kit deliveries piling up. These feel small individually, but together, the average American is bleeding $200 to $300 a month on subscriptions they barely use. Number 3, lifestyle inflation. Every time you get a raise, your spending goes up to match it. New apartment, better restaurants, upgraded phone. The raise never actually hits your wealth. It just upgrades your lifestyle. This one is the most dangerous because it feels like progress when it isn't. Kill these 3, and you'll free up more money than you think. Number 4, the wealth-building formula most people never learn. Nobody teaches this in school, so let me break it down right here. Real wealth is built on one formula. Spend less than you earn, invest the difference, and let time do the work. That's it. That's the whole secret. But let me make it practical. There's a simple framework I recommend. The 50/30/20 rule, but modified for wealth building. 50% of your income goes to needs: housing, food, transportation, utilities. 20% goes to wants: entertainment, dining out, lifestyle. 30% goes to your future: savings, investing, emergency fund. Most people do this completely backwards. They spend 80% on lifestyle and save whatever's left. Flip it. Protect that 30% like it's non-negotiable, because it is. And where does that 30% go? At minimum, into a high-yield savings account for your emergency fund. Beyond that, index funds. Simple, boring S&P 500 index funds that have averaged roughly 10% returns annually over the long term. You don't need to be a Wall Street genius. You need to be consistent. Number 5, the identity shift from looking rich to thinking rich. This is the most important heading, and most finance channels skip it entirely. You will never outbudget a broken mindset. The real difference between people who build wealth and people who don't isn't knowledge, it's identity. Wealthy people don't think, can I afford this? They think, is this the best use of this money right now? Every purchase is a choice. Every dollar is a decision. The moment you start seeing your money as a tool rather than something to spend before it disappears, everything changes. Stop trying to look successful to people who don't pay your bills. Start making decisions that your future self will thank you for. That car you don't buy? That's an investment account growing. That dinner you cook instead of ordering out? That's a stock purchase. That subscription you cancel? That's compounding quietly in your index fund. Being rich is not a destination. It's a daily decision to choose your future over your image. And the day you make that shift, that's the day your financial life actually begins. All right, guys, that is the truth that I see every single day from inside a bank, and almost nobody is talking about it. If this video gave you even one thing to think about differently, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button right now, because every week I'm bringing you real, no-fluff financial strategies that actually move the needle. Drop a comment below. Tell me which one of these 5 points hit you the hardest. I read every single one. And if you want to go even deeper, watch this video next. I'll see you there.